I am very confident that you recognize these brands. Their unique logos instantly forms a certain impression on your brain. Every company has a character that is being expressed through their brand. They use different shapes and colors to target your brain and leave a positive impression. Companies now use a new form of marketing called neuromarketing to make consumers make purchasing decisions subconsciously. In this video, we will explore how we are letting companies control our brains and make us subconsciously form a positive impression just by some good marketing. Also, what can you do to minimize the effects of neuromarketing targeting your brain? If you like videos like this, make sure to subscribe and leave a like to see similar upcoming content. First and foremost, what is branding? Branding is a marketing strategy that involves creating a unique name, symbol, or design that identifies a product or service and sets it apart from competitors. It is an effective way for companies to differentiate their products and create an emotional connection with consumers. However, branding can also have a significant impact on the way our brains process and perceive information. But how does it exactly affect our brains? One way in which branding affects our brains is through the formation of associations. When we encounter a brand repeatedly, our brains begin to associate it with certain feelings, experiences, or values. For example, if we see a brand that is consistently marketed as high quality and reliable, our brains may come to associate it with those qualities. This can lead us to make purchasing decisions based on these associations, even if there are other, potentially better options available. For example, if you are asked to choose between Pepsi and Coca-Cola, you will simply choose the brand that you align the most with since they are similar. Branding can also impact our decision-making processes by influencing our perceptions of value. A well-known brand may be perceived as more valuable than a lesser-known brand, even if the products are identical. This is because our brains are wired to assign higher value to things that are familiar to us. As a result, we may be willing to pay a premium for a product simply because it is from a well-known brand. In addition to these psychological effects, branding can also have a physiological impact on our brains. Research has shown that exposure to certain brands can alter brain activity and lead to changes in behavior. For example, studies have found that people who are shown images of a well-known brand have increased activity in the brain's reward center, which can lead to feelings of pleasure and desire for the product. There's a new form of marketing called neuromarketing where companies are using neuroscience to leverage marketing tactics. Neuromarketing, also known as consumer neuroscience, is the newer field that believes consumer decisions are actually made in the older or more unconscious parts of the brain. By analyzing brain activity, neuromarketing research aims to uncover the psychological and neurological factors that drive consumer behavior. This can include things like emotional responses to advertisements, brand associations, and decision-making processes. When you are presented with two products, one from a known brand and one from an unknown brand, you are more likely to choose the known brand for multiple reasons, but mainly it's due to brain salience. Brand salience is that trigger in your brain that, when the moment comes to buy, makes you choose the known one. Branding has a significant impact on the way our brains process and perceive information. It can shape our associations, perceptions of value, and even alter brain activity. While branding can be an effective marketing tool, it is important to be aware of its potential influence on our decision-making processes and to approach purchasing decisions with a critical eye. Neuromarketing has also been the subject of criticism and controversy, with some questioning the validity of the research and the ethical implications of using neuroscience to manipulate consumer behavior. Companies, however, still continue to use neuromarketing to influence consumer behaviors. However, do not despair because you can still take back control of your mind and make informed decisions. You simply need to activate the more rational and conscious parts of your brain when you are making a purchasing decision. Take a quick pause and think. Try to see the value of the actual product rather than the branding and marketing of the product. Repeat this step and you will be able to self-control like never before.